audio's working. Okay, I got audio working, everybody. I just had to do a manual hard reboot for the stream. I don't know why the audio wasn't working. I checked all the settings internal on the streaming platform because I use Prism, so I was checking all the Prism settings. I was checking all the phone settings, like getting in, actually telling it which microphone to use, all that. It still wasn't doing anything. I don't know what was going on there. So I was like, it's got to be something with Prism. So we just had to do a hard restart, which sucks because now I don't have my map overlay or any of that. I mean, I could still turn my map overlay on, but the distance won't be anymore. Let me turn the map overlay on. Map, there we go. So we just won't have distance, but the map is there now. But whatever. Apologies for that. I did not know that my sound wasn't working until I don't remember who it was. Whoever put the comment in there, thank you for letting me know that the sound wasn't working. Although now I just spent half an hour messing with the audio. Oh well. I think the thing that sucks the most is I was having tons of conversation. Will you stop? Gosh dang you. Freaking damn near broke my back because all of a sudden she decided she had to go for a dead stop. I was having all sorts of conversations, and then I could see I had, like, at one point between both platforms, I had, I don't know, 15 people on, 20 people, somewhere around there. And I was like, geez, does nobody like what I'm talking about? Nobody's interacting with me. Does chat hate me? Because nobody was saying anything. So I was changing all sorts of different topics about what I was talking about, all that. And nobody was responding. Well, that's because you guys couldn't hear me. So here I was just blabbering to myself for the last hour. And I don't even remember all the stuff I was talking about now. But it is what it is. Like, I was even talking about how I was probably gonna have to take a detour and go hit the pit toilet. Telling you guys about how I was gonna have to hit the pit toilet. So after we did a little detour on the thing, you guys were probably all like, where's this guy going now? Oh, look at that little guy. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
They don't want to stop here.
This is just a recovery run. So I mean, it is a little odd that we are within the city limits and there's leash laws, and I guess that lady just figures out that she doesn't need to follow the rules. As I was talking, see, that's the other thing, another thing I was talking about. When I went to the pit toilet and that guy just took off down the trail that was closed, I was talking about how some people just don't think that the rules apply to them, I guess. See, now I'm losing all my viewers because people can hear me talk. Maybe I should turn my audio back off again. Everybody's like, I don't want to hear this guy talk. Well, you can thank whoever it was that told me the audio wasn't working. Hello. Maybe that's why so many people were on watching. They were wondering how long it would take for this fool to notice that his audio isn't working. It would have been funny because I can't see if my mod puts like a poll in chat. I can't see that on the way my dashboard works when I'm live streaming here. So it would be funny in those instances if my mod started a poll of how long it will take for this idiot to realize his sound isn't working, because I would never know. How will they know? They'll never know. That's how I was. How will he know? He'll never know. Not unless somebody tells me. Because even though I can see my audio levels, like on the mic, on my dashboard when it's working properly, I can't, I don't like look at it, because I can count on 2 fingers how many times I've had issues with that in the last 5 years. And today being one of those. But it's been happening a lot. Well, not a lot. Both times it's happened has been in the last like couple weeks. So some update that Prism did is what has affected that. Because I never had any issues before. Well, I guess it may not be a Prism update. It might have been an iPhone update, because iPhone's updated like 4 times in the last 2 weeks. It's a good thing you guys couldn't hear me actually at the beginning, because I was talking about how bad the smoke has been affecting me this morning, which is odd because the smoke is like, I don't know, not even 20% as bad as it has been the last week, but it's changed. So that's a dead bird. You don't need to go over there. So all the smoke we've been suffering with here has been from Oregon. So by the time it's gotten over here, it don't smell like campfire. It's more like dust is what it kind of smells and tastes like. Well, this morning, because in the last 2 days, we've had tons of, a numerous amount of fires popping up all over Montana because of thunderstorms that came through 2 nights ago. Like nothing big, nothing that's out of control yet, although with the wind last night and today, I wouldn't doubt it'll probably pick up. But so the smoke is, about, like I said, half as bad as it has been but you can smell the campfire now because the fire is closer. And I think that's what's affecting me, because usually I'm not even sensitive to it, but I think my time around Silverton, Colorado last month is what killed me there, because that AQI a couple of days I was over there was in the extreme, like extremely unhealthy for normal population, not even like sensitive groups. And so I think that kind of triggered the rest, you know, now that I'm older, even though I'm not older than I was, I'm more sensitive to it, I think. Whew, I am sweaty. See, look at that. Now I'm down to one viewer since I got the sound working. Before I got the sound working, I was sitting right around 10. At one point I was up to 20. I'm sitting at 10, or I was sitting at 10. Then I get the sound working, and I've just continuously just watched the viewers drop. Nobody likes my voice, I guess. Ooh, I'm sweating though. That breeze, we catch a little bit of it every now and then, but it's a tailwind right now, so I'm not catching it a lot. And so I am like just heating up. That sun is baking me. And it's not even that hot out here, but man, I'm feeling it. More than I should, that's for sure. I got on the old New Balance Rebel V5s, I think, on today for this little recovery run. What do we got? About 2 miles left? Maybe a little more. Somebody's doing laundry. Haven't seen a cloud for more than 2 days since the thunderstorms 2 nights ago. Because even after just a horrible thunderstorms came through, and then, well, that was more than 2 nights ago. That was like 3 nights ago. No, was that 3 nights ago? Yeah, 3 nights ago. Because then we woke up the next day and it was like nothing. There was 0 clouds. It went from horrible to nothing. Yeah, because we went for a run the morning after those thunderstorms came through up there. We did not go for a run yesterday, so it was 3 nights ago. That's the last time I saw a cloud in the sky. It should be why it was so hot yesterday too. But tomorrow it's supposed to be, oh geez, like the high is supposed to be 20 degrees cooler. Like I think the high tomorrow is supposed to be colder than the low last night. Like this morning when we woke up, which would be nice. And that being said, I think the high will most likely be in the middle of the night, if I had to guess. And it's just gonna continuously drop all day tomorrow. Because I don't see how it'll get up to be about 94 or whatever it's supposed to be today. And then somehow get below 74. I don't see how it's gonna be possible. It could drop 40 degrees tonight and then heat up a little bit tomorrow. Whew. Okay, I just need a little bit of a break. I'm not like pushing myself, but because we're running an 11-minute mile pace right now. But now we've also, because I had to, dang it, she spins me around in a circle, the opposite direction that you've been trained to go. Yeah, I figured you were probably getting ready to potty. If we had not had to make the emergency bathroom stop, we would almost be back by now. So my recovery run has turned into more than a recovery run. All the pickleball people are out. It is Sunday, so it makes sense. And smoke is, apologies, smoke has just killed my lungs. Like I feel like I have breathed in, like opened up a, how would you explain it? Like take an old vacuum bag and I decided to just bust it open and shove my face into it and breathe in all that dust. That's how my lungs feel right now. It's like I did that at some point in the middle of the night. Now there's a constant drip of sweat coming off the tip of my nose. I don't have a hat on. Whew. Normally it would be coming off the brim of my hat, but I've never liked wearing hats. I only started doing it because I was doing a lot of running in Arizona, and so any extra coverage you can get is good. And then, I don't know, it just felt like what you're supposed to do as a trail runner, because everybody wears hats. Well then, in Colorado, I was running with Zach Marion and Katie and their dog Rosie, and neither one of them wore a hat. In fact, Zach even said he does not like wearing hats, and I was like, I don't like wearing hats either, so why do I keep wearing it, especially up here? Like, now if I was gonna be up in the mountains for like 6 hours on a day like today, I would wear a hat because the sun will just destroy you. But like this morning, no reason to wear a hat. So thank you, Zach Marion, for reminding me that I don't need to wear a hat. Oh, and I think it was just further reinforced when a week ago I went for a run with a friend, and I was like, oh, I got this really cool fractal bucket hat from Mammoth last year. I'll wear that. And I wore that thing for like 20 minutes, and I was like, I am so freaking hot. Like, it's like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know for a fact, pretty sure this, I call them fat pills. They're not fat pills, but essentially they're a fancy version of hydroxycut, I guess you could say. It was developed in Sweden. You know, so it has all these natural things in it that help suppress your appetite, boost your metabolism a little bit naturally, you know, type of thing. Kind of like hot peppers if you were just to eat a bunch of like freaking serranos or something to do the same thing, boosting your appetite. But anyways, whatever's in there. Okay, we go. She's like, I'm crossing the road, bitch. But the crossing's up there. There's no traffic, so we can go. Anyways, I'm pretty sure, like, it does something to where you naturally don't want to drink alcohol either, because at the end of high-low, we all, as a team, because we were given a few bottles of the title sponsor's bourbon, and I'm not a big bourbon person anyway, so I didn't think anything of it. And I was like, but we all took a swig, and I was like, oh, that did something. Like, that's not good. Well, then, like, later, I was with a friend and tried to, you know, decided to have a drink, and I couldn't even come close to finishing that. It was not, like, there's just something, I don't know. I mean, that was bourbon again, so I just thought about it like, I just don't like bourbon, because I don't like bourbon. Well then, last night I have this creamed liqueur that always tastes good. And I decided I just got a little swig of it, and you know, poured a little bit in a glass with ice cube, and then I was like, took a couple sips of it, and I was like, nope, there's something in, the only thing that's different is the fat pills I'm taking. I'm pretty sure there's something in there that makes it, alcohol, not taste good. I've never been a big drinker anyways. Like, I would unhealthily drink. Like, when I would never drink, and then when I would just get shit-faced. But in the last, like, oh geez, 6-7 years, I hardly had any alcohol at all. And whew, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, now it's just like, it's almost is stomach turning, just with the, like, I take a sip and it's like, ugh. Oh, now we got the breeze, because we've turned and we're in the shade. That is like chilling. All the sweat running down my face and everything. It's like ice cold now. I'm gonna get a freaking ice cream headache. least the wind is blowing this direction, because right next to us right here is the garbage transfer site. So all the garbage trucks as well as individuals come and dump the garbage here, and then they sort it. You know, stuff that goes to recycling, stuff that goes to landfill, all that. But it usually smells so bad, which is like, why did they put a trail right next to the garbage site? But it makes sense. This used to be the old landfill. So this whole park that we're getting ready to run through is on top of what used to be the old city landfill. But yeah, it's like, normally it's like gag reflex inducing as bad as it smells here. So the fact that the wind is blowing from the other direction, as well as the golf course. It's not only this park, but this golf course over here is on top of the old city landfill as well. So it's like this whole thing. I can't even see the screen right now because of the way the sun is. That sucks. And I can't get off. There we go. Whew. We got about 1.5 miles left, I would say, maybe a little less than that. Once we hit the end of the park over here, then we're at almost exactly 1 mile to the end. But it is pretty much all uphill from here back to the downtown area. But now that we're not running east, we should be able to catch the wind. Oh, it feels so much better. I was starting to overheat even though it's not that cold out here. Running my 11.5-minute mile pace, which is it's a good recovery pace, nice slow. I kind of want to run through these sprinklers up here. I wish Nahri wasn't so avert to having water poured over her. She hates rain. She doesn't like being under sprinklers. She used to jump in the shower with me. She doesn't even like that anymore. All because one day she was so freaking hot and we were running in Black Canyon, Arizona, that I squirted some water over her with my soft flask. Ever since then, she zero want of any sort of water being on her. Like, she'll go swimming, she'll go climb in a puddle, she'll do all that kind of stuff. What, you want to go in there? Or she needs a drink. She might need a drink. But I don't think we can get close enough for her to get a drink. It's not getting wet. The wind's blowing. We're only 1 mile. Oh. Okay, I take back what I said about the smell. Because now we're right next to the compost pile here. And go downwind from it. Oh, that is so bad. Some of the transfer site. Now, refrigerators I get, but I don't even think you can, unless you have like the Freon has been taken out of the refrigerator, the refrigerant has been taken out of the refrigerator. You have to have like a certifier in order to drop off a refrigerator here. But I'm surprised as many people drop off their dryers and washers and whatever else of appliances over here, because you have to pay to drop it off here. Where you go, I don't know, what is it, like half a mile away from here, and there's a recycling place over here that'll pay you for the weight of whatever the sheet metal and stuff is. You're not going to get a lot. Like, you drop off a washer dryer combo, you might get $5, but $5 is better than paying $20 to drop it off. There's just a little kid running around by himself. I guess his mom or dad is somewhere here watching, but it's nice to see the kids are that friendly though too. Like, but it's weird that they're not with mom or dad. Let's see if maybe that's his kid too. Starting to fade, everybody. Slow down. Oh, actually, we sped up right at 11 flat now. Feels like I slowed down. We got right at a mile left now. And we are at 6.8. This is right about a 6 mile, anywhere from 6 to 7 miles normally a recovery run route. Now granted, we added on going to the pit toilet, so we'll be close to 8. Might even hit 8. I don't think we will though. Carousel. A lot of these horses and stuff here in this carousel are, what, like 120 years old? Something like that. Ooh. Like this carousel itself is like maybe 30, 40 years old, but they got a lot of their stuff from an old carousel that used to be down in Butte, as far as I understand. As well as one, I think, in Missoula. I think both of them kind of shared the spoils of what was left of the carousel. The famous carousel in Butte at the, I think it was called Columbia Gardens, maybe, back in the day. But where that used to sit is completely destroyed. Like half the city of Butte got relocated. Not even relocated, they just got rid of because of the mine. To include the old Columbia Gardens area. It used to be this big, I don't know what you call it, precursor of like a theme park of today's standards. Back in the day for the people of Butte, they put everything in storage from the old carousel, and then there was a fire, so a lot of it got destroyed of the old carousel. Parts and pieces. Oh geez, she knows we're getting close. We're on our way back, so she's pulling more now. She's like, come on! Or she saw a squirrel, one of the two. That might be what she did. Oh, she just put me at a dead stop, and now she's trying to get me going again. It's like, I want to get going. Oh. There's our only theater in town now. Used to be like 3 or 4. And then they all closed and they just opened up that big huge thing. And which is funny because all the ones that closed are all individually owned. It's not like they're all owned by the same person that opened up this thing. Like they were all just more mom and pop type places. They all kind of closed at the same time, which would make it ripe for somebody, investor, to come in and be like, oh, they need a theater. Build this nice big brand new thing. What are you doing? Alright, I don't know what you're smelling, but come on. Gosh dang her. She makes me have to like pull her to keep going. And then she is like, well, let's go then. It's like, you just had me dead stop. You know how hard it is to get going again after that? Especially going up a hill. Well, we're almost to homeless central here. The next, pretty much the next mile is really nothing but homeless, but they get really bad in this park and this intersection. In the homeless shelter, not even a shelter, soup kitchen, I guess, more than anything, because they don't have like rooms or anything in there. It's just free soup and coffee. But that's like, what, maybe 3 blocks away. We're gonna go buy it. Like this. Most people, they just sleep in the middle of the park, although the sprinklers are going right now, so I'm down anyways. There's still somebody over by the tree over there, I guess. You need a drink? Okay, you can get a drink. Go ahead. Right here. Oh, jeez. Around the circle. Right there. Go ahead. Yeah. You get it? Okay. I didn't know she would actually drink off this sprinkler. She did. She used to all the time. Oh, jeez. What the hell did you see? There ain't nothing over here. Oh, then she freaking tried to snap my lower back into. Like she's even choking now because she took off so hard. And it's not even on her collar. This is like harness for something. I don't know what she thought she saw. There was definitely no squirrel or anything. By right now is very through hiker friendly. Pretty much, I mean, they have really good rates. They just remodeled it, so it's actually pretty nice too. But all your CDT through hikers, well, they pretty much stay there when they come in town for a reset. Cafe over here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. I've always wanted to try it out. this little bar here, the Gold Bar. It used to be called something else, I don't remember what. But they did this whole, this used to be like just a horrible dive bar. Well, then they spent a lot of money, probably new owners and stuff, and they, there's the cathedral right there, famous Helena Cathedral. But they spent a lot of money renovating it and stuff to where it's like, you go on the inside and it's like yuppie bar now, like Fern Bar. They put like a restaurant in there that's supposedly pretty good. Too pricey for me, so I've never gone in there. I mean, anywhere anymore is too pricey for me. But all that work, and it's still the most dangerous bar in town. There's a freaking dive bar about 4 blocks up the street from, in the bad part of town, that is a notorious, like, just awful dive bar. And then you got one way over in the old 6th Ward area as well. It's like that, and it's like, you know, just awful places, yet they don't have people getting stabbed and shot where they do right here in the nicer part of town. And speaking of eating out and all that, so the burrito place that I have my gift card from for winning Burrito League down in Bozeman just opened a place up here in Helena. So now I could actually go and get myself free burritos. I've yet to use it because I'm never in Bozeman when I'm like, oh, I need to eat something. Almost home, you weirdo. I don't know why you're trying to pull me every other direction. Obviously, even she looks like she just wants to go get a drink. I mean, she got a drink from the sprinkler, but... There we go. And we're back. My hair is probably all crazy. Let's take a little look-see. From the wind, when I get all sweaty. Oh yeah, not too bad. A little crazy, but I get all sweaty and then the wind blows my hair back. And so then it dries my hair. It's like, I'm looking like a, I don't know, like what you would see like the old, like lesbian haircuts from like the 80s or whatever. That's what I'd be looking like. Okay, everyone, that's gonna be it for today's run. After all the issues we had, 7.73 is what our mileage says. With the first over an hour with 0 audio, and still no reason. I still don't know why I did not have audio. Every setting was correct. Everything on the phone was correct. So I don't know why, but for whatever reason, it decided it did not want to have audio. So I had to do a hard restart, and then everything worked, and I don't know why. But that's gonna be it. Bye, everyone. Love y'all, and I will see you guys later.